Well, would you look a here, Joe? Would you look a here?
Welcome to the Great White North.
Here we are. Day 3 is about to begin. And yeah, as you can tell, nature is dropping dandruff on us right now. There's a lot of dandruff being dropped on us. We have a friend of ours that showed up. Pat just popped up out of the middle of nowhere. He rode a pack of coyotes wild coyotes. Actually picked him up. He got on their back and rode us in here to the outback. So yeah, we got nature giving us a call. What are we going to do today, Joe?
We're going to take a little ride. We're going to stay in the North Maine woods. We're going to actually catch some crappie in a secret pond that no one knows about. It's going to be a challenge getting in there. Hopefully we got good ice when we get there, and if we get in there and get on them, we're going to have some food today and tonight.
He's got me scared. He keeps saying, like, we're way far north in Maine, like super far north in Maine, and he keeps scaring me with, oh, I just realized something, stepping in Joe's pee. I thought you said to go at least 13.7 inches away.
That's a coyote's pee.
Oh, a coyote's pee. I should have known better. But so we are going to go to a place that he's got me scared. We got to take these snowmobiles and ride in the middle of the woods nowhere, and I'm scared of falling through the ice, but that'll be all right. I think Joe will tie a rope to me and get me out. But
you've done an Arctic swim before.
Arctic swim, and yeah, I still haven't done the polar challenge of jumping in ice water yet, but we'll see. If Joe does it, I'll do it.
Yeah, if Pat does it, I'll do it. Yeah.
All right, guys, we are about to catch some major crappie up here in Maine at Joe's Secret Pond, so we just got to get there. All right, give y'all a little inside scoop of what we've been doing. This is Joe's trail to the bathroom, so you don't want to go right there. And this is my trail to the bathroom. And just to let you know, my bathroom smells like roses at all times. His bathroom smells like, yeah, the wild. So it's been pretty fun, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This has been a fun adventure for me. And yeah, if you can tell, I'm out here actually in my long johns, my XFR boots. I'm in my long johns out here. It's, even though it's cold, it's not as cold as, I don't know, it's a different cold. But once you get used to it, your body acclimates to it, and it's not as bad as you guys think. So it's been a fun adventure. Today we're leaving this lake, which is so weird to me. We're leaving this lake and we're actually headed to another lake. It looks like a field to me. I grew up around fields and it just looks like a field, but there's this massive body of water right there. So we're going to head to a different lake, and it's been a fun adventure. I've never ice fished. This is getting ready to be day 3 with me. Yesterday was my first day videoing, so if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that video because it's pretty cool. Experiencing something like that. You never stop learning as an angler. Even though I'm ice fishing, things I got to see in nature, what fish do underneath ice, just helps me learn as an angler. You guys know I'm a professional fisherman, and even though I'm ice fishing, it's all about learning. And some of the stuff that I learned yesterday, I actually, you know, can put it in my storage bank in my brain to use and utilize even if I'm not around ice. I just watching what fish do, watch how they react, just knowing how shallow they go. Like, one thing is how shallow they go up underneath the ice. I'm walking around right now and there's water up underneath us right now. I mean, it could be a trout swimming up underneath my feet. It still blows my mind. But either way, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this series. Don't forget to go watch Joe Holland fishing on his channel. He's got some amazing stuff. He's a fun guy to watch, but this has been a cool adventure. Getting dressed, one thing I've learned about being in Outback and dressing appropriately, it's like a chore. Like, it's a major chore getting dressed to prepare it. And that's the thing about being outdoors. Like, in this harsh environment, it's not that harsh when you dress appropriately. So the key is dressing appropriately. And thank goodness for these FXR bibs. Like, this is These bibs are built for harsh environment. I'm so glad I ordered these things. But it's like a chore. It's like a 10-minute chore. Getting dressed, putting all these clothes on.
I would say it's one of the biggest technology advancements in ice fishing that has made it more comfortable and better are clothes.
Yeah.
You know, like snowmobiles have gotten better, electronics are incredible, boots are okay, but the clothes, these bibs and stuff, like Eskimo FXR, that is the deal. Like it makes it like yesterday, like you were comfortable all day.
All day.
Yep. It lets you focus on the fishing rather than, oh, my feet are cold or my little pants are wet.
Yes, sir.
When we, like, growing up, we wore what we had. And then I remember, like, we got to get a pair of Carhartt bibs. You know, that was like the next step up. We were catching the alley. But they still work their way up, you know that.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. And there you have it. Alright, so we just got here to the remote wilderness. As you can see, we're literally out in the middle of nowhere. Listening to silence, if you guys know what I'm talking about, hearing silence is such an amazing thing. What? 45 minute drive into the wilderness to get to this secret lake?
It's been a couple of years since I've been in here, so we're gonna have to find the way.
So we don't even know if there's ice on the lake, but pretty good chance he's feeling confident. So we got 45 minutes. We might have to cut some trees out of the way to get to this remote lake, but he's got me so fired up right now. I think I'm more excited about going crappie fishing than winning the Red Crest Championship or winning a Major League Fishing event. So Joe, you better deliver. You got me fired up about this crappie fishing. Like,
What do you want to do? Catch a couple fish?
oh yeah.
Okay, we can catch a couple fish.
Woo, that's what I like to hear. So, journey is on. All right, here we are. Still snowing like crazy. We have made it to the remote in the middle of nowhere. It's so cool to see the sun up actually a little bit. We're getting ready to drill down through the ice and start this crappie adventure that he says we're going to rip them at. I'm excited. I love the crappie fish. Everybody knows me when it comes to training for bass fishing. I say crappie fishing is one of the best things you can do to help utilize yourself in the bass fishing world. All right, so here's a little bit for you guys. Of course, I'm a rookie at this ice fishing. So basically, we're just riding around out on the lake, on the ice, and we pick random spots. So we pick, you're gonna have a drill naturally, as you can see, very, very sharp blades. And we're just basically gonna drill, you kind of clean out the hole like that. And what we're using is forward-looking sonar. We're gonna take forward-looking sonar, come to the hole, and set it down. And then once you set it down, we're gonna take the stick and then we can look around and see where they're at. So a lot of this system is drilling, looking versus a bass boat where you ride around and you can just look anywhere. It's a lot more work, but that's how we're doing this.
Little guy, whatever he is.
I had him. I think I jerked too much.
Yeah. What is that? It's a little ring. Oh, you got a whole school of little rings down there. Go back and get them. Look at it. That's about as small a yellow perch as you can catch.
That's talent, my man. Talent. That is.
Oh, is that what that pocket's for? I was wondering what that pocket. I was wondering why FXR gave you that pocket. It's the right size. There you go. Right in there. A lot of times you can just slowly lift into that hook set.
True. Yeah.
Or just watch your tip. I got one coming. I thought. Yeah. We're gonna have a school in a minute. He's on you. Atta boy, nice. Me too. Doubled up, little guys. Doubled up, baby.
Awesome.
Potato chips.
I love playing video games. These are potato chips, but look, I don't care. I love catching fish.
That was a cool double.
Especially when you're playing video games with them.
Nice. Good one. Nice. That'll eat.
Yeah. Okay, there's more. There's more.
More coming.
There's more. There's more, Joe. There is more.
There you go. Good one, bud. Oh, nice gilly.
Nice blue gilly.
Your gilly eat my gilly.
Keep it?
Yeah, I'll eat them.
Oh gosh. Yes. Yes.
Not that big.
Nice single crappie. Just
yep. That was cool though. Look at that.
Awesome. Yes. Swallowed.
Choked it.
Choked it.
That was cool to watch, wasn't it?
Heck
Thanks
yeah,
for the
awesome.
thanks for the heads up. You're gonna have to really hold that one close to make them look big.
Gigantic fish.
Oh, you went to the Castmaster, nice.
Gigantic fish. Hey, it's all about learning and having fun. He didn't have to.
All right, I'll come back. You got one on the screen?
I got one coming. Got him.
Oh, geez.
Got him.
That's got a good bend.
Got him.
Good one?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's in the transducer. Oh no.
Get the trays.
Oh, he's over here. He's over here. Just land him over here. Get him.
Oh,
He wrapped you.
holy tamale.
Nice one. So you've caught him in that hole. The rod's almost down that hole.
Oh my
and the fish came up that hole.
That is a freaking giant.
Woo!
Oh my gosh. Look at the colors of him.
That is beautiful. Gold. Pure gold.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that is like, that has got to be 14, 15 inches.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue how big that is.
We can check them.
Let's put it on here. Oh my gosh, that's a giant.
Just
14 and a half inches, almost
14 and a
15
half.
inches.
Nice one.
Dang. In Maine, that's, you know, I don't think
Northern
of yes,
Maine.
northern Maine, almost in Canada. And I don't think of crappie getting that big. But you know what he's going to be? Shore launch.
Oh yeah.
Shore launch, baby. And this is, just to give you an idea, this is a really nice crappie. But just to try to give you an idea why I'm getting excited, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Shore lunch has been served, brother.
There's a lot of different ways you could do this, but when you get in trouble when your axe passes horizontal, because then if you miss or it gets through, it's coming right back into your shin, your groin, or your foot. So whenever you're really taking a whack with an axe, you want to get down so when it gets through, it's going to stay horizontal. So that's like one safety measure. And then like keeping that leg out of the way, or swinging away from your body is always the key. So Abraham Lincoln said, if you're gonna give me 2 hours to cut down a tree, or 4 hours to cut down a tree, 3 hours I'm gonna be sharpening my axe.
Ooh, I like
always
that.
Have a sharp axe.
I like that.
You ever heard of to build a fire?
To build a fire.
Jack London book about a guy. He had one match left. Managed to get one fire left. Did it under a tree with a bunch of snow cover. The heat melted it. The whole clump come down on his fire. Put it out and he died.
Now why you want to tell me a story like
So
that?
when you make a fire, make sure you're not right under like a limb like this. Because this is all the snow is gonna fall on it. So we're good here. We're golden here, but like if you were trying to survive, you wouldn't want to do it under that tree. After spending, I don't know, how many days has it been? 3, 4?
Yeah.
3, 4 days camping together. I mean, I know David, years ago I knew David, he kind of took me under his wing when we were pro fishing, but after the last 3 or 4 days spent together, I realized he's probably a brother from another mother.
I agree.
Like,
I agree. We might have to go get our blood drawn and DNA tested, and
it's crazy. Like stuff that might bother other people don't bother him a bit. You know, it's pretty awesome. He's like, shore lunch? And I'm like, sure thing. And everything the guy does is just awesome. Look at this. Here he is. He was the best angler in the entire world, ranked #1 for years. Took it from KVD, and here he is in the northern Maine forest making a little smudge fire, and we're gonna do a catch and cook on some northern Maine crappie. We're gonna do it up on this rock so we don't have to bend over. Guys, wicked smart. I don't care what you guys say about anybody from down south or Virginia. They're a lot smarter than they sound. You got your carrying apparatus? Some nice crappie there, bub. Some goldens.
yes, sir.
We got some goldies. Look at them goldies.
Sir,
Is that them all?
the blue.
Take that if you want to show the folks at home how we carry our dinner.
Little redneck ingenuity.
Use what we got. There you go. Oh my gosh. That doesn't even look good. It happens.
Especially when you ain't got a flat board.
I know, that's the flattest rock we had. We ain't no rush. Oh, nice skinning. You ever done this before? I mean, fillet of fish? I'm messing. I won't put that in there.
Son of a...
Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think a Kyle might come into that pile you're making while we're cooking?
I think...
Do we need to be worried?
I think a muskrat,
Oh, that
fox.
one looks delicious. He's tiny, but he looks delicious. Ooh. I caught you a delicious bass. Aren't these fish beautiful though? The color?
The color is
Yeah.
what it's...
And like the camo they got?
Mm-hmm. The color is different. Like that yellow color.
We call it gold.
Yeah, gold.
I guarantee you there's gonna be a fox or a coyote licking that rock in a week.
Yeah.
Or us.
Yeah.
If Pat don't come in before we finish cooking, he might be licking that rock. Good job. I got you.
It's a dent right there.
Oh, is there?
Going in, and it's messing my pressure, my down pressure up.
These guys are small enough. Maybe. Well, whatever. You're doing it. I almost built a cutting board on that, like a fold-out cutting board on that sled. Ooh, what you got there?
We kept us a little perchy.
Little baby blue?
Yep. Get a little fish nugget out of it.
Mm-hmm. Bluegill? Oh, that looks good. Tell me that doesn't look good, guys. Pine needles and all. That's what we call.
Don't be telling them the secret.
That's what we call Maine flavoring.
Don't be telling them the secret now.
Old mossy rock.
Oh yeah.
This is incredible.
Going to cheat on this one.
Oh, nice. Good move on that knife. I like that move.
Well, this one, that's why I chose this one. This is a flex knife.
Yeah.
You got stiff ones, they're all made for different kinds.
Mm-hmm.
But with these, I wanted a flex one because of the cutting.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, I like that move you just did.
Yeah, cheating.
Oh, well, if that's what you call it. I wasn't expecting the knife to come that way.
Yeah, you can cheat it.
Look at that. God. I might just eat one. Do you eat the eggs?
No, I've eaten them before, but
my older buddies live for eggs. That one looks a lot bigger all of a sudden, doesn't he?
yeah. That's because he is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
See how that flex got down there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with these you want flex. You can get that Y meat.
Mm-hmm.
This one right there.
Oh, nice.
See, your small ones, you skip out on them. The bigger ones, you get that Y.
Is that what a lot of guys will call like belly meat?
Well, yeah, but see this?
Yeah.
So you cut the ribs out.
Gotcha, okay.
Cut the ribs out, and you get that bonus, that little bonus piece right there, that little Y.
Nice.
You know you got good crappie when you're getting that piece in there.
Yeah, I was wondering.
We can just be gentle because I don't want to ruin the knife.
Oh, I don't even worry about it. I can sharpen. I brought a sharpener. We need it tomorrow.
Man, what a flight.
Nah, not bad, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That was nice fish. There's a pile of them in here. We just got to go find them.
Tell me about martins.
This is what you look for here. Green forest. Their primary forage are mice and squirrels, but they will eat everything. Partridge, anything alive. They're a predator. Everything's in like the weasel family, like the fishers in the weasel family. A martin, pound for pound, is the most ferocious out of all of them. They have no fear in their body. Like they've come after me, a thing this big. It's about like a ferret.
Yeah.
But they climb trees and live in trees, and it's the most beautiful fur in the world. And they're like, I've seen maybe 3 in the wild, not in a trap.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they don't like being seen. I had one. I was deer hunting. He was so pissed at me, and I chased him up a tree, kind of. And I videoed him for a while, and he's like growling, and he growled himself to sleep in that tree. And then he'd do this, like a wind would blow, and he'd go, and then he'd see me, and he'd go, and he'd do that for like 20 minutes. I was deer hunting, so I'd just laughing my butt off at him growling at me. Oh my God, it's funny. But yeah, they're a fierce predator with no fear. They're awesome. No water? I'll go get some if you can't get it to come out. Jam that knife up in there.
I think once we get this Give us a plate.
Oh yeah. One piece did slide under the shovel. I'm telling you, the guys, this guy could be an honorary Mainer. I'm gonna go ahead and make him an honorary Mainer right now. He fits in. Need a bowl, need a bucket, use a shovel. Cleaning station.
It works. We got a cutting board.
Whatever works.
Whatever works. You got it. So this is the shore lunch thing I like to do. I actually most of the time prep this before I even leave the house. So when I know I'm going to be making shore lunches, I take.
Let me show you a trick. Look at this trick right here. This is going to blow your mind. Watch this. You see this? Push that in. Look at these tabs. Push that in, and then the roll will never come out.
Well,
did that blow your mind?
Would you look at that?
It blew my mind when I first learned that.
Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to create an oven we're going to create an oven. Might have a little bit of Alright, then got to get David Dudley's secret sauce that I brought with me. Well, all we are is creating a roast. So most of the time I get, before I even go to the lake, I get aluminum foil, put butter and all the seasoning in one plastic spoon in there, and I roll it up. Then when I catch the fish, I unroll it, roll it back up, and we're done. But we prepped it. We're prepping it out here, so. Well, would you look at there? Would you just look at there? Oven baked, ready. Thing. This is gonna be Joe's. 2 big fillets, Joe.
Oh, I won't eat anything that died. Innocent.
Got to put
edit button.
Salt and pepper in there.
Oh, yeah, I got some here. If we had it, we can do it after, right? Here's salty pepper. What you got going on there, bud?
Putting a little salt, pepper, butter, keeping it simple, but that right there is the magic. And I'm not telling you what I got mixed in there.
What it is.
I'd have to swear you to secrecy, but that right there is the David Dudley special mix for sure. So salt, pepper, but yeah. And we're just gonna create an oven with this aluminum foil. All we do is creating an oven. oven number 2. And then grill.
I like your working station here.
Yeah, I do. Joe picked us a good spot. He said, I know where a good rock is. We can use it as a picnic table, a fire table, everything table.
The cool thing is, if you look right over there, you'll see the lynx tracks coming in. Right there. No, for real.
Oh, I'll be back.
Yeah. See how he floats on top?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Following around it. Next time he comes here, he's gonna have some fish to eat.
We can make we can keep the fish in here and create like a little bowl.
Yeah. Oh, to eat out of?
Eat out of.
Perfect.
So we'll put the beans and the fish in there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We are ready.
This is gonna be my favorite fucking cook of all time. Come on, baby, stay on. Here you go. Wow. We had one spark out of that. That was a close call. Here's more.
So we came a hair's throw away from having to go back 45 minutes to the truck. I've never started a fire by friction, and I won't plan it on it, but we had a lighter and Joe got one tiny spark. But I will tell you this, it is super important that if you ever in the woods and have one match or nothing to light, or you're down to the last little spark, prepping your first initial startup, your kindling, is the most important thing. And he got one spark and it could have saved our life. So one spark with the right preparation, we got a good fire. And yeah, we're gonna be eating here shortly.
Do you have more to come in?
Oh yeah. That was like, yeah, I'm guessing they were perch though. My gloves are a little. See, they're bad for you to breathe.
No, it ain't me.
Yeah, like 60% of the population is allergic to cedar.
Smart.
I'm not even kidding. You didn't know that?
Dudley likes you. You don't have to lie.
Well, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't lie about being allergic to cedar smoke.
You need some more fuel for that? Some more sticks and stuff?
No, I mean, I'm just trying to rake the coals down now. Just get this flame, get it down to the coals.
It wasn't a 100 fish day though, was it?
It's tough to do, but we done well. Oh, we really didn't fish more than an hour.
I know.
I got 11. Dudley, counting the bluegill, probably had a handful.
I had 11.
Get that in
But
there.
I caught the. You see that little bluegill I caught in the little perch? They fit my hand like right in a palm. It was awesome. It's a real fisherman against those little fish, doesn't it?
That's exactly what David said.
All right, we're putting them in the oven. Might have a little too much. We got to turn the oven down to, we might have to turn the oven down to 350 right now. Oven's up a little bit. See how I turned down the heat? Yeah.
That's more than 350 right there.
Yeah, the outside edge of it's about 450. We gotta get her down to
450.
Yeah, I like to get them at about 350. So.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Cole Raking.
Yep.
That was your name in high school. Cole Raking.
Yeah. We just gotta rake the coals down a little bit. Turn the oven down a little bit. That one right there. Probably rushed it. Actually.
What do you think, buddy?
There we go. We got us some gourmet beans, some gourmet fish, cooked in a gourmet oven on a gourmet wildlife area in the middle of nowhere. It don't get any better than this, Joe.
North Maine woods.
It don't get any better than this, Joe.
I agree. Good friends, good food, good fishing. I get the Rice Krispies going.
Yeah, I see that.
Get some acoustics over here.
Turn up the oven a little bit.
Was it melting the butter?
Not yet.
Wow.
That's not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a hot fire, but it's not. You gotta have cold. Softwood don't make very cold.
Well, with this though, you cannot get this thing going too hot, because then it burns the butter, the oil and the fat separate, and then the butter burns, and it gets a burnt taste to it. So
Slow and steady, wins the race.
see that one right there.
Yeah.
Needs to go to the outside. We done
Too hot?
maybe. Let's see what we're looking at. See? I mean, it don't take long. Ooh,
What's it looking like? Cooked?
perfect. Yeah, very good.
This is probably the coldest outside temperature you've done a shore lunch in, isn't it? You got to drill to find the shore. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Hope you like fish.
I thought this was gonna be lunch, so I've been like, I got Snickers. I need to eat it yet.
Do you still eat those without biting?
Huh?
Without biting? You ever know anybody does that?
Try that.
That's the best thing I've ever eaten.
That's money right there.
That's the best thing I've ever eaten. Best, one of the top 3 eaten fish in the state of Maine right there.
It is, man.
Maybe behind cusk, maybe behind white perch, but when it tastes that good, it's hard to even say it's not the best.
Right, this
Matt, Saba.
one's yours right there.
That one?
Yeah, this is the one
This
with the big fillets in it. It's almost.
What's the temperature dropped 10 degrees since we've been here?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Shoot, I don't know.
Not cooked?
Oh no.
Oh.
You edible.
Cool, son.
There you go.
One lucky man right there. That looks incredible. Incredible edibles.
Thank you, sir.
It's the best. It's better than that fish we had the other day, too.
Is it?
I hope so. That was the best fish I've ever had, hands down.
should try bass.
Want some beans, Pat?
Dude, this is so good.
Isn't that the best thing you've ever eaten?
Ridiculous. Makes me think, why do we ever buy stuff from the grocery store?
I know, right? Hour to catch these. Took longer to drive in than to catch them and cook them.
Right?
David, I will never look at this rock again without getting hungry.
Right?
Pat just said it was the best he's ever had in his life, too.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ridiculous.
How much you selling that seasoning for?
I really do. I take a blend of the seasonings I like, and I take a blend of the seasonings I like and mix it myself. Some of it is like an Old Bay sauce,
Yep.
blackened seasoning, white pepper.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
If you had a restaurant and they give you a taste of this and they were like, it's $100 a plate, you wouldn't even flinch. Guys, this is the best fish I've ever had in my life. Prepared, ambiance, area,
So good.
location, just how the week's been going. It's by far the best ever. Cooking it on this rock right here with a couple rocks, couple of rock hammers. What you doing, filleting that perch?
We're gonna smoke it a little
Yellow
bit.
perch, smoked yellow perch.
We're gonna smoke it a little bit. Actually, it's too much in the flame. Hold on. I gotta get downwind of it. We'll put it in the smoke right here. Slower smoke. We'll let that smoke.
So good.
Now you wish
Pat's gonna go out there and catch 100 more.
I know, I would. Oilier.
Beans and crappie butter mix. David, tell the folks at home and Pat and I where you've had some shore lunches in the world.
shore lunches started with me back in the mountain streams of Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia. And this was back in, you know, stock trout days. And we would just go out there, and we didn't have a dollar bill to piss on. And we'd go up there trout fishing, wouldn't get breakfast in the morning, and it was like a necessity. We better come away with our limit if we wanted to eat. It was kind of a motivational factor, but probably in the mountains of Virginia. And then, you know, you kind of tweak things as you go, learn as you go. You got to understand fire and how to regulate fire, and I don't know.
Yeah, you were pro at this one. Holy cow.
Virginia is where it started at. I've had shore lunches on a lot of lakes. Actually, in a lot of the lakes that I've been to, when we had practice for a long period of time, I would do the same thing. If I caught crappie or white bass or, you know, extra fish, I always kept aluminum foil, butter, and seasoning in aluminum foil, and it would keep good for days in the cooler. And then when I caught crappie, it's better than peanut butter and jam sandwiches because it take 30 minutes to prep, fillet. I keep a fillet knife in my boat, and I would have shore lunches like that. I don't do it now because we're only allowed a day and a half of practice.
Whoa.
So I feel guilty taking 30 minutes to fish, but sure enough. What we're doing here, I'm actually smoking this fish. We're putting a smoke flavor in on this. I'm not putting it in direct heat. You have to get down, try to get downwind of it and just smoke it a little bit, and that's always good too. Well, this is my first shore lunch in Maine.
How's it rank? How do we rank?
Now, the shore lunch in Maine is the best I've ever had in the state of Maine. That's the only one I've ever had in Maine.
I don't know if there's a better fish to eat like this though. I mean, that was melting in your mouth.
All right, boys. Would you like your cookie? Would you like your cookie Warmed up?
Well,
Or
yeah.
you want it cold?
No, I
Well,
will.
yeah.
You want it cold?
Yeah.
Here you
No,
go.
no.
Oh, you want it warmed up?
Well, yeah. Smoked
Warmed up.
cookie.
Smoked cookies. You want it warm or you want it cold? Okay.
Are these homemade from Virginia?
Homemade from Mrs. Hannaford's kitchen. We got cookies and fish combo. It's one of the best combos you can ever have. As you can see, we were smoking some fish. We cooked some, and there's a big difference between smoking and cooking. So we decided to smoke. He caught a really nice ring perch and smoked it. I put my special seasoning on it, and that'd be good.
Liking it?
Oh, I love it. Get you a
Is that piece for me?
Yep. That piece is for you. Smoke got into the muscle.
What do you think, guys? Would you eat smoked yellow perch with Dudley's special seasoning on it?
Smoke got in it good, didn't it?
Oh, that smoke did get in there. That's good.
That's good.
Maine spruce wood smoke.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's it for the shore lunch, but there's going to be more to this episode. This is how you leave it, too. You just walk away. Pop, drive one of them cookies into you.
I just drove one in the middle.
Drive another one into you.
I better drive another one in the
Good.
All right, here we are, 10:30 at night. We are driving into logging roads, trying to make it back to our tent. As you can tell, we are just literally in the middle of nowhere at this time. And Joe, I'm gonna say today was an awesome day.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite days ever fishing.
Well, you guys got to see us catch some crappie. You got to see it on the forward-looking imaging, the down imaging. Got to see him coming up, bite it. You know, I ended up catching an enormous crappie. Got me tangled up in the forward-looking imaging sonar, but we got it in. And the best thing about this trip is that, you know, we just relaxed today. Today was a relaxing day. Had the shore lunch. Comment below if you wanted to eat some of those beans and fish with us. I think Joe enjoyed.
It was the best fish I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say it was something special about these wood, on that fire from the wood up here in Maine that made it a little bit more delicious than normal. So, guys, we got another video coming at you. This is the last video that I'm going to be able to put on this series. I fly out Sunday, and it's going to be a good video. We're going to be going after the brooks again. I've kind of become an expert. Not really. I've kind of become an expert in this ice fishing stuff. It's been fun. I have learned in leaps and bounds. I am nowhere near an expert at this, but the fun part about it is you never quit learning as an outdoorsman. And we still got 30 more minutes to get back to the parking lot, then 30-minute drive